This is all the Real Madrid news that came out today, and we're starting out with this. Ancelotti at the Bernabeu on Saturday, and he said on Nike, "What a joy to see Madrid win," and sharing the victory with my vice president and director of national teams. Now also, according to footy headlines, Real Madrid is set to release a special edition kit in early 2027 to commemorate their 125th anniversary, and also Mbappe with his EAFC awards. Now speaking about Mbappe, today Mbappe and Arbeloa, they both had a press conference. Considering tomorrow we have a game against Monaco, Mbappe in his press conference, he supported Vinny. He talked about how it's not Vinny's fault but the entire team. And Arbeloa said we're going to try hard to win La Liga and the UCL. Now also the squad list came out. Rodrigo Militao, Rudiger, Trent, Ferland Mendy, Alvaro Carreras, and Brahim will miss the game tomorrow. Also know that Dani Messinero was called up, and so was Bol Fortuny. Now also Norwegian referee Espen will be referee for Real Madrid vs Monaco. Now also know that Florentino Perez is aware that winning the Champions League would compensate for the season Real Madrid are having so far. Now with that being said, if you're enjoying the video so far, just like the video so I know. And if you want to stay updated with Real Madrid news, just follow. Now shout out to all these people that commented in my last Real Madrid news video. Now shout out to everybody that commented in my last Real Madrid news video. Now if you want to shout out in the next video, just type in UCL in the comments. But anyways, for tomorrow's game, it's being said that Arda Güler will replace Camavinga in the starting 11, and that Arda and Franco will start versus Monaco. Now it's also being said that Arbeloa will be directly responsible for two tasks: transforming Arda Güler into the team's driving force and improving the team's defense. Pintos will take charge of improving the team's fitness, and Nico will also play a key role. Now also, Real Madrid will address the center back issue in June. They could sign one or even two center backs. And it's also being said that Real Madrid will look for a young, high potential organizing midfielder in the summer. Now also, Real Madrid's renewal offer to Vinny is on the table. It is up to the player to decide now. Real Madrid are waiting. Real Madrid, and especially Florentino Perez, they want Vinny Jr. to renew. They want Vinny to be a part of the new project. Now also, Ruben Neves would love to sign for Real Madrid this month, but Florentino Perez is not in favor of the move. Now also, Endrick was named man of the match against Brest yesterday. He played 89 minutes, 1 assist, 5 chances created, 2 big chances created, 6 out of 8 long balls completed, 8 dribbles completed, 12 duels won, 3 out of 3 tackles won, and 4 shots. Now Brahim also had a game yesterday. Unfortunately, we all know how that ended, but he did receive his AFCON top scorer award. Now also, Real Madrid put out a statement on the serious train accident in Madrid today. Now also, Nico Paz scored 2 goals today for Como as they beat Lazio 3-0. Unfortunately, he did miss a penalty, but he now has 13 GA for Como this season. Now there's also talks that Besiktas will interest in David Alaba, and also Raúl Asensio has been included in Marca's La Liga Team of the Week. Now also, it was said the recent Joan Laporta is Barca's president today is directly thanks to Florentino Perez. During Barca's elections, Florentino directly called the bank as Joan Laporta needed to deposit 124.6 million euros into Barca's account and he didn't have it. Florentino Perez insisted that the bank ended up approving the payment, and the reason he did this is because he considered Laporta a Super League ally at the time. However, Barca have now left the Super League, and supposedly there was another thing about Joan Laporta pushing for a change to sports laws, and well, Florentino Perez backed them up again. Now also, they asked Jose Mourinho return to Real Madrid. He said, "Don't count on me for soap operas. There are good soap operas, but they're very long. If you miss 1 or 2 episodes, you lose track. Don't count on me because I don't watch soap operas." Now also, Jurgen Klopp was asked about Real Madrid. He said, "I'm at a point in my life where I'm completely satisfied. I don't want to be anywhere else. Return to coaching? Right now I'll say no, but I can't say never, never, never. I don't think I'm going to change my mind, but I don't know." When I heard about Xavi Alonso, I was somewhat torn. Yes, I was surprised, and no, I wasn't surprised. I thought what? And then said of course. That's how it is in Madrid when they're not at the top of the table. Now also know that Real Madrid set piece specialist Jesus Reda has been relieved of his duties. He will still remain at the club in another role as an analyst assistant. And Pope Leo will be in Spain from June 6 to June 12. We have official confirmation pending. One of the main events of his visit will be a prayer vigil at the Bernabeu. Now also, Angel Di Maria talked about his first birthday, and well, he talked about inviting Cristiano. He said, "I told Cristiano that he was welcome at my house if he wanted. I didn't expect him to come, but he sent me a message confirming his attendance. He came to my house and sat outside with my friends who were drinking alcohol. Even though he doesn't drink alcohol, he sat with them. Honestly, I was really surprised by his presence. I never expected it. On the field, he was always winning everything with that mentality, clearly showing that he was the number one. But off the field, he's completely a different person. He's truly a wonderful human being." Now with that being said, let me know what you guys thought about the news.